Ladies and gentlemen, the first trilogy was such a rousing success that we just couldn't go without giving you another one. So here it is. International Relics, a new beginning.
Yes, the battle
tables
for the
have been
title.
turned somewhat this time. So introducing first, me, the European champion of Relics, Mr. Andy. I will be taking control of the forces of the Nuem this time. And opposite me, all the way from Germany, not only did she participate in the German Masters, but she was also the runner-up in the European Relics Championship, Miss Dready.
Yes, I surely was. I'm happy to be here today. Traveled all this way from Germany. It was a long way. Sadly, like, my hands are really tired. I can't use them, so Andy will have to be my hands in this game. I will just sit beside this table. You won't be able to see me the whole game.
Yeah, just seated slightly off camera, just over there.
Yes, that's where I am, right there.
On a giant beanbag decorated with the German flag.
Yes.
So, 200 points of sizzling hot Relics action coming at you. By the way, this is the product placement edition of Live International Relics. As you can see, we have a wonderful dice bag, lady dice bag right here in the corner for no reason. And also, these zones are marked out on the battlefield with tokens from Death Ray Designs. Ooh. So, let's clear these deployment zone dice, shall we? It's very unprofessional leaving those there.
Yes. It looked fancy though.
There we go. Now, the scenario that we're playing today is Take and Hold, which is one of the official Relics tournament scenarios. It's pretty standard. The only real victory condition is that you must have possession of these 3 zones at the end of the game. For each one you control, you'll have a victory point. And to control it, you must have more points and more damage points in that zone than your opponent. So
yes, it will be interesting.
It will be very interesting. So it's not too complicated. It's a nice, simple one for anyone who's maybe not familiar with Relics, but still wants to watch this video for some reason.
Yes, you just need to kind of know how many health points, damage points they're called in Relics units have, and that's pretty much it.
Yep, and how many points they cost.
Yeah, that's true.
So, shall we go through your forces first? Back to your roots with the puppets.
Yeah, the army that started it for me, the dollies. We have here in the back a puppeteer who will be able to heal his little dollies and also maybe disable enemy units if I get close enough, because his rules got errated just in time for me to use the Britanans, of course.
Yep, he used to have infinite range. Now he's down to 12 inches just after I finished using him.
Yeah, that's just. I still call it a conspiracy, but we'll see. But Gavin had something to do with it. We can't have Germans using infinite puppeteer powers or something. Okay, so we have that guy. Then over here we have a dog handler with 4 doggy puppets, and they will be able to sniff out people and remove a bit of their obscure status. And their doggies. That's pretty much it for them. Then we have a unit of 4 rangers this time instead of normal dolly soldiers, because normal dolly soldiers are just terrible. In my opinion, they are a better target and just useless for anything else. So I chose to have rangers, and I will try them. I never used them before, we'll see. And then I have 2 marksmen who are hidden in those trees. There's one, and over here is the other. And that's my army.
Right then. So on the Nuem side, we have 4 Penitentium over here, some of them lurking behind the trees. Behind them we have a Puri, and for her magic spells she has Heal and Cripple. So 2 spells for her. She's going to be obscuring them nicely, but with those doggies around, that could be a bit dangerous for them.
Yes, certainly.
Over here, we have the brand new, extra shiny, really grumpy cat looking Prefectus. So I've never used that before. I've never seen it used before, but I think it's going to unleash some pain.
He's pretty rolly. He's on a roll.
He is. Look at the size of him as well. He's a beast.
That's pretty big, yeah. That's like two 40 millimeter bases melted together or something.
Really. And next to him we've got a Tormentor, always fun. Then the Degener. It's easier to tell these two apart because I've picked the Tormentor that has a mask on his face. And then behind them we have a single Medicae on its own, which was errated in, not the last errata, but the one before that, I believe, that you can take them in units of 1, which makes them a lot more handy, in my opinion.
Yes, they're cheap little crab people who just walk along, do stuff.
And my commander is the Puri over there. He is also a commander, but he's not the commander. Not that it really makes too much difference. Apart from when your commander gets killed, there are certain rules that come into play.
Right, right.
So, I have 6 units. You have 5.
Yes, that means I get the bonus for the roll-off.
Yep, to see who gets the first activation.
See what happens. Pair of 6. There we go.
5. Right, so you win.
I win.
You
okay.
win the whole game. Good
done.
night, everybody.
I won. There we go. I can switch off now.
Okay. I think there's enough product placement for this dice bag now, so I'll just move it out of the way. I might move it back into shot occasionally.
It wasn't in the way, so I could have actually have left it there. But anyway, okay. Let's see. I want to try and activate the marksman over here and try to shoot at the Tormentor. It's 18 inches. It's a bit of a gamble here because I have no idea if that's 18 inches.
It is in range.
Oh, neat.
It was 17 inches away.
That is neat. And I nearly hung up on the Hangout because of the muting thing. So close to clicking it. Okay.
Well, at least if you leave the Hangout, it won't end the whole show.
It's true. It's true.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Just like, pal, it's gone.
By the way, this is the first time I'm using YouTube's new live event feature rather than doing it through Google+. So I don't know if that's going to completely destroy the universe or be different in any way whatsoever. So we'll find out.
That would be interesting, yeah. Also, we don't have any comments on the video as far as I can see right now. But I don't even have the option to place comments myself, which is weird.
Yeah, if anyone is watching, kindly try and leave a comment somewhere so we can confirm whether it works or not. Yes,
please do, because it's a bit weird right now. Okay, I have 3 die, as a marksman has. And I will shoot at the Tormentor. Here. And oh no, unreliable. Here we go. I have to roll unreliable first.
Yeah, we always forget that for the marksman. I think if they're paid to be snipers, they should be quite reliable, really.
Yes, they should have little wooden fingers or something. I don't know. So here we go. It's a 2, so I failed.
Oh no, you passed. Because they're unreliable too.
Oh, that's better than the dollies. Let's see. Ranger, nope.
It's only the normal troopers that are unreliable, 3.
I see, yeah, that is really handy. Good thing, okay.
So
and here comes the actual shot. Oh, I just re-rolled it. Like, I had 1 damage, but I will just re-roll it for the sake of it. Okay, I have a 3, a 2, and a 5. And I will turn the 2 into a 3 because I can change 1 die by 1 point.
Okay, and then I'll take the Tormentor's hardened roll, 5+ to avoid damage. It's a 1. So he takes a damage point.
There comes the dirty German laugh. Okay, that went better than expected.
Okay. I don't like the thought of you getting a shot at my Tormentor with those guys before he can be healed. So, what I'm tempted to do is try to heal him right now with the Medicae.
Right.
I could go for that, or what I could also do is go to the back of the book and look at the unit that I have never used before. Movement 7.
That's a lot for Relics.
That is quite a lot. I could move him into a position to block line of sight to the Tormentor, but it wouldn't do it completely. So I think I am just going to try to heal him. No, I'm not. No, no, no.
Okay. No, yes, no. I just found the comments. I'm silly. There's a comment window on the right of the actual video, and that wasn't there in the normal Hangout thing, and I can just read the comments of that.
Excellent.
Super handy. I never saw that.
They may be just live comments that don't stay there forever.
Yeah, I guess so. But it works for now. So let's see. It's a dark city. What is this we have here? Hello. Hi, dark city.
Well,
it's relics. It's like playing with dollies. In the actual
fun.
sense of playing with dollies.
Any other comments yet?
Nope, that's it.
Not even Graham Collin?
No, he might be here. We have 3 viewers, but he might not have said anything yet. Maybe he ate too much.
He might be watching another live show somewhere.
Maybe he ate too much, like birthday carrot cake or something.
It's entirely possible.
He's in a food coma.
So I think the only thing for it in this situation is I am going to move the tormentor. Right there.
Run away! Silly little tormentor.
Guy.
I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Huh. Okay, so that was your thingy. Then I will activate the second marksman, which is somewhere here in the bushes. Like
Yep.
He's somewhere there. And I will try to shoot at the penitentiums, just because I like shooting stuff. Okay, unreliable, here we go. Oh, we have to check if I actually reach, but I should reach, right? It's almost the same distance like the other thing. Better check, though.
Yep, 18 inches, just.
Nice. So here we go, unreliable, and I make it with a 5. And then we have the actual shot. Prepare. We have a double 3, which is 1 damage. I like that.
So he dies. And it's over to me.
That was an authentic penitentium sound effect right there. If there's ever a computer game made of this, you should do that sound, like for dying penitentium.
Yeah, I'm not even going to do it again. You have to just use that clip. Right. Time to do something offensive now. I think this guy is going to move up.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you know this guy doesn't even have the rule for him being extra large?
Oh, he doesn't have that?
Nope. That's
fun, interesting. Yeah, so the crybaby Domini has it, but not.
Yeah, maybe they didn't know how big they were going to make it, the model, when they wrote the rules. So he's going to move up.
Dark City thinks about looking into relics, and I think you should do that because it's a nice game. Doesn't cost that much. It's not as many models, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay, there he is.
There he is. He's coming close. Oh crap! Oh crap! Panic! Everyone panic! Run away! The Rangers run away. No, they don't. They will shoot at him. Because they don't. I think they can shoot 15. That should be.
Yep.
Might be in range. Okay, I have to see. I think they have 3 dice each, and I will make 2 gang ups. But let's make the unreliables first. I have to look up if they only also have unreliable 2 or not. Unreliable 2. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay.
How are they going to be ganging up? Did you say?
From my left, 2 in 2 pairs. Like 2 gang ups. So from my left to my right, the first unreliable did it. Second did it. Third did it. Fourth managed to do it. Okay. So now I have 2 rolls of 4 dice, and I will do the first one.
And he has a defense of 1.
So I have 2 rolls of 3 dice. And here we go. First shot is 1 damage with a double 4.
Let's see if he can save it with his hardened 4+.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
And he saves it, and the second roll comes right here. And we have nothing. Okay, and that were my ranges.
Okay. So next up, I am going to move the. I think I'm going to move the Medicaid. He's just going to creep up here a little bit.
Right. Crab people, crab people.
Just like there. And then he's going to try and heal the Tormentor on a 5+.
Will he do it? Oh. He doesn't like the Tormentor enough to do it.
No.
Like, Tormentor just made fun of him before the game, and now he won't heal him.
Maybe his arm is kind of locked in that position, so he couldn't bring it down to heal the wounds. Too much dancing. Maybe he was hanging out with the puppeteer before the range was changed.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? That could very well be. Okay, so you activated that. I will activate my doggies, and they will all just redeploy 8 inches straight towards over here. Just running like doggies run.
Okay.
Okay, fastest doggies on the table, and that was that. I only have that guy.
Exhausted now. And what else? I've got my Penitentium, so they are going to move up. There they are.
They will get shot. I will shoot them next turn.
And then it's over to you.
Now that you drove that ginormous tank towards me, so the tank wheelie guy, I might just not shoot the Penitentiums for a while. We will see.
Yeah, it might be wise.
Yeah. The puppeteer just strolls over here and stays there for a while, I guess.
He can move 5 inches, can't he?
Yes. Pretty sure that's his movement. Yes, 5. And that was all my units. Do you have anything left? You did Jenna, right?
Yep, the Degenerate and the Puri. So the Puri is just going to move up here. And then she's going to cast Heal. She has 6 dice. Heal is a drain of 1. So she's going to cast that on the Penitentium with 3 dice.
Oh, 3 dice is risky. I always fail those. And did it.
So he comes back to life.
Yes. 1 5 is enough.
Then I've got 2 dice left. So with that, I'm going to try and bless them, which is a drain of 1. So I've got 1 dice to try and bless them. Nope.
No blessing for them today.
So he's done. Then I'm going to move the Degenerate. I think I'm going to move him up this way.
Will he ever be able to shoot at anything? We'll find out.
So there he is. And I believe that's the end of turn 1.
Yes. That's 2 tough guys coming towards me right now. At least I think they're tough guys. They just have big bases, that's all.
Yeah, we'll see how tough they are when they get there.
Yeah, but
So
bullies
I'm
don't
collecting
give
these
into
in.
bullies.
Have we had any comments?
Let's have a look at the comments. Dark City. The Britannian models look cute. Not cute. They look cute. No, they look cute, not cute. And yeah, they actually do. They were my first faction in the game. And they are really iconic for the game. I think everyone who looks at Relics looks at the dollies at first, and then they start appreciating the beauty of the other races. Slowly but steadily. Also, Thomas R. Lovewell, go faction with non-living stuff in it. So me. Yeah, I like that. And that were our comments. Okay, next roll for the turn. Here we
you
go.
still have the +1.
Yes.
4.
It's a 3, it's a 4, so it's a draw.
So
roll again.
Roll.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a 1. You start this time.
Yay!
And I will have a wheelie guy in my face now, I'm pretty
I
sure.
think you probably will. However, before I do this, I'm going to be very, very sneaky. Spud won't like this at all, what I'm about to do.
Will you measure your command range?
Jenna's command range.
Knew
You
it.
can do it all times, which is 10 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a charge plus a D3, you have to be a bit lucky, but it could work.
So, Wheelie is going to charge into your marksman.
Okay.
It's a movement of 7 plus this D3. So here we go.
Please a 1, please a 1.
Plus 3 inches.
Oh
and
no.
You might just have made it, you know.
Didn't you have your professional D3?
Yeah, I totally forgot to use that. I do have an actual D3 here.
Yeah. Re-roll it with you. No, you have made it.
Hold on, here we go. I'll re-roll it. Nope. There.
Yeah. We'll just pretend you rolled that when it rolled a 3. So there we go. How
Right.
you used it.
Here it goes. Splat.
Oh crap. Well, marksmen are known for their ferocity in close combat. So.
They are actually. So let's have a look at this. I have a combat of 4. He has. Let's see here. If he's got any extra snazzy rules for doing extra damage or anything. Yeah, well, he has hit and run, but that doesn't really come into effect.
Yes.
So he's coming in with a combat of 5.
Do marksmen get their defense in close combat? They like extra defense they get from being marksmen? So 1 point?
They get +1 defense for standing still, don't they? Unless
Yes.
it says it's only against shooting attacks.
Let's see, I have it right here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it actually got errata to say something. Oh yeah, the errata was just the unit's defense value is 1. That was the errata. If the unit is not in melee and does not move during this turn, so I don't get it in melee, so I don't have defense.
So here we go. 5 dice to try and squish the marksman.
No, no, it's terrible. I can't watch. No.
He is double squished.
Yeah, he's pretty dead. That was a
Extra
marksman.
squished.
At least he took 1 wound on the tormentor.
He
Something.
certainly did. Okay, so that's him done. Right. It's over to the Britanans. How will they retaliate?
Oh man. Oh man. I have options now. I have options. So I will move the ranges 2 inches, like 2 over here, like half their movement, pretty much, just a bit backwards. So they make
Like
a
that.
firing. They open a firing lane for the other marksman on the wheelie guy, hopefully.
Oh, I see. So, like that.
Yes, like that.
Okay.
That's the plan. And then they just shoot with their little guns, with their little rifles at the wheelie guy because he scares them and they don't like him. And they will do 2 gang-ups again. So I will do all the unreliables again. And I can just all roll them at once, I think, in this case. And I made them all, which is a good thing. And he has defense 1, 2? 1, okay, so I get...
His defense drops to 0 if he doesn't move at least 3 inches.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
So he did just move 10 inches, but that doesn't give him any extra bonus, though.
I guess next turn I need to have the first activation then.
Well, let me just see.
With the puppeteers and make
It's
him
only at the
unmoving.
end of his last activation. So if you activate first and shoot him, he'll still have defense 1 because he moved a lot in his last activation.
Yeah. No, I mean if I use a puppeteer to make him
Oh yeah, you could
not
do that.
moving.
Yeah, you could just move him a very small amount with the puppeteer.
Yes.
Unless you roll really high and accidentally move him 6 inches, and then he would get defense, I think.
Then I could put him 6 inches somewhere else. Anyway, I will shoot at him now.
Although, that's an interesting one. Because if you use that on him, he still wouldn't have activated yet. So he would still have his defense until he activates and then isn't able to move.
Right, yeah, it's true.
That's a really interesting situation. That didn't think about that.
It actually is. So he gets shot now. First shot is 1 damage. It's a double 3. Will he make his arms? Okay.
Let's see.
Dun, dun, no. Please not. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Will he get shot by rangers? Let's see. Second shot. Pew. No damage. Okay, that was rangers.
Okay.
How much damage has he? 2, 3?
He has
4,
2.
5. 2. Okay, just 1 more hit and then he will be shot.
You would think he would have tons of damage points since the model's so huge.
Yeah, he looks ginormous. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's actually cheaper than a... Let me see. Find something he's cheaper than. I wonder if he's cheaper than a... He's cheaper than a Degena. He's more expensive than a Dedicatus, slightly.
But he's cheaper than the Ruiner. That was super expensive. Like,
he's much cheaper than the Ruiner, because the Ruiner is an absolute combat beast.
Yes, but only 1 big unit. And in most scenarios, that's not really what you want to have in your army, I think. The Ruiner is just really big. 1 unit, storms around.
Right.
Hilly, but not versatile.
I'm going to just give you something to think about here. I think the Degena is going to move. Let's see.
No.
So I'm going to check his command range to see where I could get to. Could get to there. So I think I'm just going to move him 5 and just get up right in your face. So just give you something to sweat over.
I would rather shoot the wheelie guy than that guy. He can shoot at me once, I don't care. We have some more comments. Thomas, I laugh well again. I was sitting on the fence. Andy also has non-living units by the look of it. Nope, they're dwarfs. They live most at least.
I do have the Medicae. I think that's the only unit I have that isn't technically alive.
That's true. He's not alive. And then we have another comment by Asilis, I guess, just arrived. So it's a battle for the farm. Yeah, it's kind of a battle for the farm.
Yeah, anyone who's just joining us and didn't watch the beginning, the scenario is that the battlefield is divided up into these 3 lanes, and whoever controls more of them at the end wins. And to control them, you have to have more damage points, which is like wounds, and more points in that zone than your enemy.
Yes.
So if it were to end right now, I would own this one because he's kind of leaning into it. You would own that one because you've got a marksman there, I think. Only you wouldn't because I've also got him leaning into it. So I would win at the moment. Right.
Oh, I should actually unmute myself before I talk. That would be helpful.
That would be a good idea.
Okay, you moved that guy up there, and I have to counter with some shenanigans now.
Yeah, there's no real way I could prevent your marksman doing anything this turn.
Yeah, I will just shoot your wheelie guy with my marksman. Pal.
No.
I bet I fail the unreliable now. Let's see.
This is a great time to feel it.
Made it.
Well, at least he has defense and he's hardened, so he's got a chance.
Yeah, and that's a really crappy roll. I will just re-roll one of the...
What did you get?
I got a 1, a 4, and a 6. So I will re-roll the 6
worst.
And try to... I will try for a 4. Come on, 4. Give me a 4! Yes!
No.
And he can try on this hard.
Okay, 4+ to save Mr. Wheelie Pants.
Will he be hard enough? Oh.
No!
He's dead! The crowd goes wild! Wheelie guy, no!
Well, he came in, smushed somebody, and now he's dead.
Yes.
At least he didn't die before killing anything, like new models usually do.
How many points was he, though?
39.
That's okay. 39 isn't that bad. I mean, he's really good at just like going somewhere and punching someone in the face that you don't like those marksmen. Those are really pesky. So he was worth his points, I guess. Yeah, I would say he did his job.
He's tied up your shooting for a turn.
Yeah, he did that too. That is true. That is true.
So, over to me. Well, I'm going to have to start moving towards that guy to get some revenge, I think. So I'm going to move up the Penitentium.
Yes. Aceless is cheering for the Britanans, as she should be. Even though I also like the Nuem, because I mainly play Nuem these days-ish. I have an army, even though I don't play anymore in Germany. I mean, I'm in England right now, of course, so I play in England.
Yeah, of course, you sat on the other side of the table over there.
Yes.
Of course.
My arms are just really tired from the flights. They fell asleep and they just pins and needles. I can't move them.
In fact, hold on. I'll just come over here and show you where you have to move your hand onto the battlefield for it to be in sight.
Do that. Do that.
There we go. I've just moved your hand personally there.
I see it. I see it. Thanks. Man, I should apply new nail polish, though.
Yeah, you should really. Hands are looking a bit manly, I think.
Yeah. Oh god. I could also just get robot hands. Those would be handy.
They would
robot hands being handy.
I thought you said you were going to send some robot hands to the dice bag lady to help her make more bags.
Yeah, I'm still like my German scientists in the secret bunker are still working on those for like the optimal crocheting experience with new cybertronic robot hands, but they're not done yet.
Maybe
Still
one
needs
day.
a bit of fairy dust and plutonium, maybe. Okay, where were we? We got super derailed.
I just moved the Penitentium, and it's your go.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't even see you move them. I just like, I don't know, my brain just did something else. I will activate my nice little doggies because they're really barky and doggy, and they will move 4 inches over there because they are doggies, and that's all they will do. They will just go there, and after that I will roll if they will still be exhausted, and I hope not, because exhausted doggies are no good for anyone. And I just threw my dice out of my dice tray. A 5, so they are not exhausted anymore. And I will now go and look for my dice under my table.
Right, so I am going to activate the Tormentor. I don't want him to be out the game for too long, so I'm just going to move him right up there.
Yeah, I scared him off for a while, though. Marksmen are really good for that, just scaring off pesky tormentors.
They are. So I'm thinking, do I want to move him that far? I just sneak him around this way because there are still marksmen over there. Okay, so it's your go.
Interesting. So I only have left the puppeteer, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Puppeteer. I think he has a little gun he can shoot with. It's 8 inches. 8 inches might not be enough if I go here, and then the degener might be able to shoot me. No, I will just shift over. The tormentor is approaching. Maybe I shouldn't get too close to my units. He will just go over here, but stay a bit over 4 inches away from both units.
So let's just make sure he's 4 inches away.
Yes.
Yep. And yep.
Perfect. And do I need to heal anything? Nope. Do I need to dolly dance anything? I guess I will try to dolly dance, to dance off the marionettes, the doggies. And that is 5 die. Does it have drain on my own friendly units? Yes, it has drain 1, so I only have 4 die.
Yep. So for every 5+, you can move them 2 inches, which is very, very good.
And we have 1 5+. That means they go 2 inches towards the penitentiums, and they will kung fu fight next turn and eat them, I hope. And
Okay,
we both have a healing unit behind them. It will be interesting.
There's something I forgot to ask, by the way. Did you remember to remove anyone's obscured status with the dogs?
No.
So
But
shall
does
we do
anyone have
What's
obscured right now?
Let's see. Well, you
Because
can pick a unit, and I think it just stops them being obscured, or does it have? Do they have to be obscured for you to do it?
I think they have to be obscured in order to remove it. I don't know if your penitentiums are even in range right now from the pure area. So if they are in range,
This enemy unit ignore obscured status, so they don't have to actually be obscured for you to nominate them.
okay, then I will just nominate the penitentiums because
Okay.
they are crybabies. And I think that were all my units.
Yep, so I've got the Medicae and the Fury left. So the Medicae is going to move up this way. And he's going to try and heal the Tormentor again on 5+.
Will he do it this time? Will he? No, he just really doesn't want to. The Tormentor was so mean. Like he took away his robot oil or something that he really liked. And
Well, you can't be doing things like that, can you, when you're relying on them? You don't want to make them anyway.
yeah, you can't be a jerk when you need your Medicares. Lesson learned, Tormentor, lesson learned.
Fury is creeping up. She's going to creep up that way.
All right. Will she cast something?
Then she's going to cast some spells. I'm just going to check her command range and see if anyone... Nope. So I'm going to have to cast Blessed on the Penitentium, and there's nothing else really for her to do, so I'm going to cast it with 5 dice.
Right. And
So
she
it's
makes
successful.
They are blessed,
but they can't benefit from Obscured.
Yes, that means you can force me to re-roll, I think, a complete damage roll against them.
Yeah, a single attack, or they can re-roll a single attack as well.
Right, which is a good thing. So let's look at a few more comments before we start the next turn. We have Dr. Desmonger. Finally, I have been watching on my phone since the beginning, but it wouldn't let me post on the laptop now. Yeah, welcome, Dr. Desmonger, to the new Relics Live Champion Game Fighty Edition number 2.
European Championship.
Yes, looks like a fun game. I have never played it before. You really should, especially when you are in the UK, because most of the Relics players are in the UK, and there's quite a big player base over there.
Yeah, if you use the Relics Facebook group and announce where you are, there's probably someone near you.
Yeah, you should totally do that and get a starter set. Right now, you should order it while you watch. Also, Alice, would Andy be willing to paint his nails orange? Oh, would you be willing to do that?
It depends what I'm going to get out of it, other than having orange nails.
You could do it for Halloween, and just
I could do it to raise money for the charity of Andy in Need.
Yeah, or like against orange skin, maybe. I don't know. Is that a charity?
Against people who are excessively tanned and can't help it. Because they're addicted to sunbeds.
Yes.
And fake tan.
So the Oompa Loompa charity, maybe?
Yeah.
For better working conditions?
I'm going to consider that, actually.
Okay.
Right. Turn 3.
Next turn.
You have 4 units left. I have 5, so you still get +1.
Yes. We are on a roll today. I have a 5.
Okay, so you go first.
Ooh, interesting. So I will move. That's the question. Do I try to disable your Degener with my puppeteer now? Or do I charge your penitentiums with my doggies before you charge me with your penitentiums?
That is the question. Going first, it's good to go first, but you can't stop everything with one activation.
Yeah, you really have to make your choices and have your priorities straight. And right now, the Degener, his shooting ability was nothing to scuff at. I think he had like 5 die in shooting.
Yes, 5 dice with a 6-inch range.
Holy crap. 6 inch. I guess he could walk. Yeah, he could walk. Nah, I will just trust in you rolling bad with him. I don't care. I will try to charge my doggies into you guys over there.
Okay.
So that's back.
Well then.
Oh yeah, I just got dropped out of the call. I'm
Yes,
back.
it appears that the Hangout decided to reload itself for no reason.
Interesting. Yeah, I wondered. I thought I had actually clicked on leave call, but I didn't.
Yeah, I have no idea why it did that. Hopefully it's still running all right. I'll check the broadcast in a second to make sure.
Yeah. It still seems to be running though. Yeah, it still says live, but we have a delay, so it might be.
Yeah, Google did just mess with a lot of things, and this is the first ever time I've used the actual doing it through YouTube rather than Google Plus.
Yeah, I also have an invite people button now, which wasn't there before. Maybe we just witnessed a live update of the system that added an invite people button. Just for me.
Maybe, and they just decided to restart all Hangouts.
Yes, weird, really weird.
They're mean like that. So where were we?
We were at doggy charging, and I rolled a 1. That means I have a 5-inch charge. Is that enough for the closest doggy to get in contact?
Yes, he can get in contact.
Doggy style.
He can get in contact. He can get to there.
They will just
I hear what you said.
They will just start humping the legs of the penitentiums now.
I hope not. That's not very nice, is it?
They're just dollies. They don't even have naughty bits. A lot of comments going, oh, blame the aliens, and we are back. Okay, nice. Okay, we are in combat. Let's see what the little doggies have in combat. I think they have combat 2. But better. Combat 3, actually.
Yes,
no, combat 2. The handler has combat 3.
I'm sure we did something wrong with this last time.
Did we have doggies last
combat?
time?
Not with the doggies. Just with which models can attack.
Oh yeah. Just the ones in base contact, right? Now, after the errata, there was something in the errata about stuff having to be in base to base.
Well, I'm going to look at that while you're looking up the doggy rules. I just want to make sure it's all correct. Okay, so you have to make contact with the unit to be in melee.
So
but units that are within combat range can make an attack, or within melee range can make an attack, it says here. So, yes. So that would be pretty much all of them.
Okay, and the penitentiums get -1 to their combat stats for every 2 doggies. Let's see, enemy units in combat with 2 or more dogs suffer -1. Okay, they just get -1 to their combat, just for being in combat with doggies that are humping.
Okay.
I just get irritated so much that they lose 1 combat.
I can see how that would break your concentration.
Yeah. Okay, and the doggies have combat 2. Let's see, I have 4 doggies, and I have the handler who has combat 3. I will roll the handler on his own. The penitentiums didn't have defense, did they?
No, and their obscure is also gone.
Right, they only removed defense on their own. Okay, so the handler has 3 die. Then I have 4 doggies, and I think they will gang up, so I have another 3 dice 2 times.
He ganging them up in 2s then, yeah?
Yes, 2 gang ups from the doggies and the handler on his own. And I will do the handler first, Dr. Handler. Here we go. Pow, double 3. It's 1 damage already. Such a mean guy. Such a mean guy. Let's see. But you still have your penitentiary, your puerie, I mean. And he can heal stuff. Here we go. doggies biting with their little soft teeth and nothing. And the last doggy trying to bite you. And 1 damage. Got them right in the soft bits of their penitentium.
In fact, I'll make you re-roll that one with my blessed.
Thought you would do that. Okay, let's see. I just have to roll another double. I don't care. Here we go. There are 2 5s.
No!
But they will get healed up by the Pueri. I'm pretty sure that will happen really soon. So, and that was my activation.
Yep. So that means I now have a chance to do something with the Degener. So, or do I want to do that?
Interestingly, the video is better after the reset, after the weird random reset. Everything
Also,
is
we have more viewers now as well. Maybe they just made something better with the Hangouts suddenly.
Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look at the comments. Raphael Perry. Oh yeah, we had those. And don't forget your blessed. Yeah, he just thought of that. So that worked. Thanks for pointing it out. So it can always help us if you point out stuff, just if we miss it.
I think it's time for the Degener to shoot you in the face.
He won't manage that.
6-inch range, so he's in. 5 dice.
No, not the rangers, no. I bet 2 will die. That's my bet. And there's 1 damage and 1 dice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that went better than expected.
And it's your go.
And it's my go again. Well, my puppeteer has been super inactive the whole time. He's just like shifting around a bit. It's weird. But I will now shoot the Degener with my marksman, who will actually like move 2 inches to the side, so he can shoot you without you getting too much cover. And I'm drawing in black on the screen. That's not helpful.
There.
Just to reduce your cover, maybe, just to get a clear shot. I think
it will be a clear shot because I'm not very close to the wall.
Okay, well then we'll do that.
So it's just a defensive 1.
Yes.
So
Unreliable.
Yes.
And then we shoot. What did you say?
Well, he has a defensive 1, but no obscured.
Okay. No obscured. Okay, so I only have 2 die.
That'll be 3 dice, won't it?
Will it be 3 die?
Don't they normally have 4?
That's a good question. I think I only have 3. I actually have a bookmark in here, and it's 4 die. You're right. I have 3. So I actually rolled 1 die less. No, it was correct. Your torment has defense 1 at least, so that was correct. Here we go. That is a 4 and a 5 and a 3. And I will just turn the 3 into a 4 and make that 1 damage.
Okay, let's see if you can pass his hardened.
I hope not.
Nope.
Your hardened rolls are not going well today.
No.
It's a bad day for hardened rolls.
So I'm going to move the Medicae.
Oh, the
He's going
Medicae.
to sneak up here a little bit, and then he's going to try and heal the Degener.
He gave up on the Tormentor. He's like, nah. You guys
no, forget that. That wound isn't going to close. Let's move on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Nope.
Man, he really he doesn't want to do it today. He's way too grumpy.
He is. He got out of bed on the wrong side this morning, even though he doesn't sleep because he's an automaton. Maybe that was the problem. They put him in bed in the first place when he can't sleep. So he was just up being grumpy all night.
Or maybe he has like a little mouse or something inside his, like, I don't know, mechanisms, and it's gnawing on stuff and distracting him. Okay, he activated my Rangers didn't activate this turn, or did they? I forgot.
The
Did they
Rangers
already
have
shoot?
not activated yet.
Okay, that's a good thing. So let's finish off that degener with terrible Ranger shooting. But not before moving like 2-inch backwards, just to be sure. Like, I don't want to get a degener charge into the face, because that could hurt, possibly. And I hope I'm still 15 inches in range, but I should.
Yeah, you are.
3 unreliables. Here we
Sure,
go.
you're 8 inches away.
No, that's okay. I made 3 unreliables, which is a good thing. I'm really good with the unreliables today. And now I will make 1 gang up. That would normally give me 4, but you have defense 1, so it's only 3. And 1 guy will just shoot on his own and has only 2.
Although you remember you only have 3 guys left now.
Yeah, that means I could
Did
make
you
a
say
3.
did you say they have a shooting of 3, or is it 2?
I think it's
A
no,
range.
it's 2. It's 2. I think. Let's say
Okay.
marksman. No, it's not marksman. It's I just
Rangers.
removed my bookmark for them. That wasn't clever at all. Trooper company, no. Sergeant Mayor, no. Rangers.
Rangers.
Here we go.
No, it's
They
range
have
3.
range 3, right? So
Yeah.
with the gang up, it would be 3, and
Yeah.
the guy on his own is 2. So that's correct. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
Good. Stay. Okay. The gang up shot comes here. Prepare does nothing, and the 1 shot pair does nothing too. Okay, and that was their shooting. I should have them all 3 gang up next time if they still live.
You just survived that round. Okay. I think it's time. You've only got the puppeteer left, haven't you?
Yes.
And I don't think you can get into a position where you could move any of my troops. You might be able to.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because it does require line of sight, so it might be tricky. And if you did, it might leave you in a vulnerable spot. So I think I'm going to activate the Fury. So she's not going to move. In fact, maybe she is. She's just going to move that way a little bit.
Okay. Will she do a
Start.
Healing spell?
6 dice. I don't think anyone in pain is nearby. So she's going to try and heal them with 3 dice. So she brings 1 back.
Oh, neat.
And then
Not for
with
me,
1
but
dice,
generally.
she's going to try and bless them again. No.
Yeah, could have worked. Worth it. Okay. Mr. Puppeteer. He can shoot. Let's see, how far can he shoot? He can shoot 8 inches. And I'm pretty sure that's 8 inches when I position him here. That could be 5 inches if he goes here, and then he could just be in range to shoot at your guy. And
So
I think
you can measure his command range as well, remember?
Oh yeah, that's 12. So let's measure if it's like his
So
5
he
inches.
is within 12 inches of the degener.
Okay, so that should.
So if you move him to there, you'll be able to shoot him.
Okay, yeah, I will do that.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Let's see, how much has he in his shooting ability? He has 3 die. You have defense 1. I only have 2 die. So complete luck shot right here. Pair. Nope, nothing. And then I will attempt to heal my poor little dollies with drain 0 and 5 dice. And is it for every success?
For every success, you can bring 1 back, but only 1 died.
Okay. Only 1 died, it's true. Here we go, he comes back. I have like 2 successes.
Yeah.
Pop. Nice. And that was all my units, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to try and, let's see. I'm not sure if I could get within range to shoot with the tormentor, but it might be worth the risk anyway. Let's just check this guy's command range. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to, because even if he's out of range, he'll probably get in range of something next turn.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I'm going to move him up 2.5 inches.
I quickly have to make a run for the bathroom. Can you do a little intermission or something?
Yeah.
Entertain the people? Okay, I will be back in like 30 seconds, maybe a bit longer.
Well, I hope she's going to take the full amount of time and properly wash her hands. I'm sure you can join me in that hope. Worldwide audience out there. 10 viewers at the moment. In fact, I'm going to go and have a look at the comments right now, actually. So let's see. Graham Cullen says, peekaboo. Yep, he's finally here. Can't have a live show without Graham Cullen. Happy birthday, by the way. Even though you are officially very old now. You've passed the age of just being old, moving into very old territory. Still a valued member of the community, though, even in your senility. So I think while we wait for Miss Dready, I'm just going to do a little bit of intermission music. That's quite enough of that, isn't it? So for anyone just joining us, the scenario, we're trying to claim each of these lanes, each one. Controlling each one of these is worth a victory point at the end of the game. To control it, you have to have more damage points, wounds, and points in that zone than the enemy. We're doing turn 3 right now. 6 turns in total. Those are the only victory conditions, so it's not too complicated at all. It should be quite easy to follow. They're nicely marked out with these little orange tokens from Death Ray Designs.
I'm back.
Oh, I think she's back.
Yes.
You missed the intermission music.
No.
So, the Tormentor. Let's see if he's got to within 12 inches or not.
Oh, man. That Tormentor.
Nope.
Oh.
Not quite.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
like
him
that.
now.
I don't like Tormentors being near to me.
Then the Penitentium. They're already within 2, so they're just going to have to get stuck in. So,
Yes.
So they have a combat of 3 each.
Yes. Will they be able to shake the doggies off their legs? And they have 1 combat less because of the doggies being clung to their legs. So that's a special rule.
I think I've lost a Nuem dice somewhere. I know there are only 8, that's why. So, right, there we go. So there's 3 each to begin with. They have charged, well, they haven't charged actually, so no bonus for that. But they do reduce your defense to -1. So they're up to 4 each.
Yes.
And I believe that is the attack I'm going to go with. But they do get -1 to their attack for being in combat with doggies as well.
Yes.
So
do your worst. And
so I think I want to kill a few of them. So I think I'm just going to go in 3s. So here's the first one. Gets 1.
Okay. Pew.
Yep. The next one gets another 1.
Oh, that is quite a lucky close combat right here.
And the final one, nope. So 2 get killed. So that's good.
Too dead. That actually forces me to go over there and heal them in the next turn. If I don't want to lose them.
I think we've activated everybody, haven't we?
Yeah, I think that's where all the people.
And how many units do we have left each? I've got 5, you've got 4. So you're still at +1 for turn 4.
Yes. Let's see.
4.
And I have a 5. Okay, what will I do with my little advantage that I got here? I could try to shoot you Degener with my marksman. I could also already heal my doggies before you wipe them out in close combat by activating the penitentiums. And I think that might be a wiser choice than trying to luck shot your Degener over there. And I think I will do that. I will walk 5 inches over here with the puppeteer. And I think I need to be in 6 inches for healing, right? So that wouldn't even work, I guess.
Yeah, you can measure his command range if you want to check.
Yeah, because that would be a thing. Because if I can't even get that to heal them,
Yeah, there's no way to get close enough, sadly.
Yeah. Okay, no, then just like I will just use him to disable your Degener. Does he have line of sight, like besides
if you just move him like that, then he does.
Yeah. I will actually no, I need him there. No, yeah, that's I need to be in 12. I kind of don't want to get hit by that tormentor like bouncy effect, but there is no way I can get away 4 inches from the ranges and still be out of that range, but still have all my units inside the actual command range. I think I actually have to go over. Let me just draw that. I think I actually have to go over here at least in order to have my doggies inside my command.
Okay, so you're going over there?
Yeah, and then I have a line of sight like between those 2 ranges on the.
Yeah, you certainly do.
Tricksy. Okay, let's do that. Let's try to dance him a lot. Dance has drain. Drains the effects. It's 2. Okay.
Drain 2, so you have 3 dice, and if you get a 5+, you can move the Degener.
Yes. Let's dance him. 1 5. Okay, and I will just move him like 2 inches backwards because I don't like him. He can just go away.
Okay, and do you want him facing the wrong way?
Yes, he can look at his like tormentor guy, his buddy.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that was that.
Okay. I think the Degener is probably going to get shot in the back in a minute. So.
That could happen. Dr. Deathmonger wants to know if a Relics game always goes for 6 turns.
Most scenarios do go for 6 turns, yes.
Yes, there's your answer. Dun, 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 dun,
right, the Medicaid is just going to move there, and he's going to try and heal the Degener. 5+, okay. Let's see if he can finally succeed, or if he is completely inept. I could see it roll onto a 6 for a moment, and then it just ended on.
Oh man, that's that one Medicare. He just doesn't want to. The Medicare who couldn't.
Medicare who wouldn't, I think. He's just choosing not to succeed at the moment.
It's true. It's true. Okay, I think I will now attack your penitentiums with my doggies before you do the thing, because I have to reduce them now. It's critical. And what did I say they had? I just lost my bookmark because I'm such an organized person. Rangers, no Highlanders, no heavy dragoons. There we go, hunting pack. Okay, the hunting pack, the doggies have 2 dice each. I have 2 doggies left, is that right?
Yes.
I will gang up with all the guys, so I think.
No, I'm not sure whether the dogs can actually gang up with the handler.
That's true. They're kind of not the same unit. So, but they're the same unit, but they are a mixed unit. It's actually a mixed unit. Let's see. This unit must contain a single handler, and no, that doesn't say anything. I will just gang up the dogs, and the guy will hit on his own.
If anyone is sure on that and wants to let us know.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments. But for now, I will roll a 3 die for the doggies, for the gang up.
Hold on, before you do that, let me just check something.
Okay.
Because it says here, Only the attributes and abilities of the main attacking model will apply. The other models in the gang up only add the 1d6. So that suggests that you can do it with models that are different, doesn't it?
I guess, yeah, I guess. Well, okay, we learned something, I guess. But the doggies...
If anyone knows different, let us know in the comments and we'll get
Yes,
it right
do that.
next time.
Do that. I have 2/4, so on the doggy attack.
Okay.
Right in the buns. And then the handler, he also punches with his soft little dolly hands and gets nothing. But at least 1 damage. That's all I could ask for.
Okay. The Tormentor is going to move.
Oh no! Will you move in shooting range for my marksman? That would be nice. I would like that. I would enjoy that.
I'm thinking that I'm going to. However, I am going to get close to this wall to get the obscured bonus from that.
Yeah, they can't even remove it because my doggies are in close combat. Else that would be brilliant. If my doggies wouldn't be occupied right now, I could just be like, nope, you don't get obscured, I shoot you now. It would be interesting.
So, have I got close enough to the wall? I'm not sure whether I would get obscured from this. So I might not do this at all. I might have to be clever about this and not do it.
Yeah, sometimes it's better.
I'm thinking about the scenario as well, because I don't want all my models to die. Because then I won't be able to claim all the different sides.
It's true. It's true. I think most Relics games are won through scenario anyway. It's not often that an army actually gets just completely tabled or something. At least in the games that I had.
I'm just going to move him a little bit that way, just to get him out of your range. Just hide there for now.
Okay. Well. I guess.
Because I would only be able to kill probably at most one of them and a wound on the puppeteer, which at the end of the day isn't going to win me the game. And then he could just die.
Yeah. I guess my marksman will shoot you Degener now.
Okay.
That's what he does. It's his job. So you have defense 1. I have 3 dice, but I make my unreliable first pair. Did it. Very nice. And now I just need a double. Come on. 1 double. Give me a double. And I get no doubles. But I can turn the 3 into a 4 like this.
Okay, let's see if he
and
can
we have
pass.
1 damage.
See if he can get 5+.
Oh, and that's critical right here. Critical 5+.
No!
Oh no, it's a 1. No, he dies. Yeah, those sharpshooter dollies.
I think he dies like.
Yeah, someone should be logging those sounds. Okay, yeah, that was the marksman.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Fury. She's just going to kind of stay there, and she's going to cast some spells. She's going to try and heal them with 3 dice.
Oh, snap.
Yep, so 1 comes back.
Yeah, that will be an endless battle once my puppet here gets in range to heal the doggies.
Then she's going to try and use 1 dice to bless them. Classic move right here. No. It's worth a gamble. The little bless is always worth a gamble. And you've got the Rangers left.
The Rangers, right.
The doggies already went, didn't they? Yeah, I forgot to mark them.
Yes, yeah. They bit you a bit. The Rangers, okay. I could move up a bit and try to shoot your medical just to be a jerk. But then I would put myself maybe in range of the Tormentor, and I don't really want that. But right now, you have that table third over there with your Tormentor and your guy. And I think it might be a good move to bring them over there and decimate you a bit on that side. I think I need to do that. So I will move
Also, my units out here are going to be out of command now.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Although the Medicaid is still in control range because the Tormentor's there.
Yes, that's true. Good old automatons. Yeah, well, I will move 2 inches then forwards with the ranges. Just shift forwards a bit. Very tactical, very planned. Everything is completely planned, of course. Like,
Yep.
as professional as we are in this game. And then I will attempt to shoot your medical with
What's the
dollies.
range?
15 is the range.
Okay, so you can shoot.
I can shoot. Okay, 4 unreliables coming up. 1 guy can't shoot. So we have a gang up of 3 dollies, and they have. Where do we have them?
Was that your original plan to do a gang up of 3 and 1 on its own?
Yes, of course. That was my plan all along. Okay, they have 3 ranged each. That means I have 1 roll of 5. And if that doesn't finish off the Medicare, I don't know. We have 2 damage right here, and you get 2 hardens.
Yeah, 5 pluses.
Watch 2 5s come up right here.
Oh,
So close, so close. The end of him. He did so well in this. Yeah, he really didn't, but no one will miss him, I think. He might actually almost be as useless Torque was before he got eaten by an ogre.
He's going to be named from now on, actually. Maybe just to be different, maybe useless Turg.
Yeah, something that sounds a bit more automaton-y, even though I don't know any automaton names. Useless bleep loop.
So he failed every time he tried to heal somebody, and then the first time he was attacked, he died.
Pretty much, yeah. He couldn't
That's
even.
the kind of performance that you're looking for in a healing unit, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
So it's the Penitentium. So 3 each, +1 for your defense being at -1, -1 for being doggies. So they're at 3.
Correct.
So I think I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack separately again. Feeling lucky once more. So the first one. Nope. Second one. 1 damage point. And the third one. Or nothing. So.
And 1 doggy goes. Oh man, I will have some healing work to do now.
Yes, you will.
Okay. Was that all our units?
Yes. So we're going on to turn 5.
Turn 5. And.
I think I might have less units now.
Yeah.
So I have 3 units, and you have
4. So you
I
get
get
the
the +1.
bonus. I have a 4.
I have 4, so
You win.
means I'm going to go first. So what do I want to do first? This is a tricky one, actually. I think something that's quite critical is getting rid of those dogs. So the Penitentium are going to activate again. And there's only 2 guys left, so I'm going to gang up this time.
That's a good choice, I think.
But
I would have done that too.
How much do I gang up? Because they would have 3 each. If I gang them up, if I gang 2 of them together, they would be down to 4 dice. And then the other one would have 3. If I gang them all up, yeah, because as the standard, they have 4 before we reduce anything.
Yes.
So if I gang them all up together, it would knock them down to 5 dice for 1 attack. Or would I rather have a 4 and a 3? I think I'll take the 4 and a 3. So
Okay.
the gang up first.
Oh boy. Oh.
I'll put the
2
gang up on
damage
the handler. If I can even choose that.
I have no idea. how that works. Just roll. If you roll 2 damage, they're just dead. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice.
That is so insulting when that happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the other
Always
attack.
happen.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, it's just a die game, as always.
That could
The
be
die.
bad for me.
Yeah, right now. It really could be. So, I will activate my puppeteer. He will go 5 inch towards the doggies, and then he will heal them. Is he in range for that? He should be, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is command range thing. Okay, then we will do that. Here, let's go. Healing, bum bum bum. And the 5 dice healing now. And we don't heal a single wound because he's crap.
Oh dear. That's not very good, is it?
Yeah, the luck of the dice just leaves us in turn 5. It's just like the dice are done with this game.
Okay, what to do next? I think the only thing for it is to move the tormentor to there, and then I'm going to try and shoot those dudes. So it is in range.
Yes, and the puppeteers, I think, is also in like bouncy range now.
Yeah.
Maybe, so
I believe he will be. Yep, he will, I think. So 4 dice on the rangers.
Oh no!
1 hit. So plug. Who's the closest? I'll just take that guy.
That's really hard to tell.
Do I pick or do you pick which one goes?
I have no idea.
Because if you pick, you'll get rid of him.
If I picked, then I would take that one, of course. But I don't think I can pick. I think it's just like the closest that gets shot, and that's.
Let's see.
Do we have some? Yeah.
That one's 11. That one's 11. That one's 11. That one's 11. Exactly.
Oh,
right to the
boy.
middle of the base. So
Wow.
let's just roll. Let's just roll.
Let's just roll. Roll
1,
a
2, 3,
d4.
4.
Yeah.
Of course,
There
it's
we
a
go.
6. And 5. 3 to that one.
3. Yeah, there we go. Pew.
So then, and then on the
Bouncy.
puppeteer, the 3 dice attack. It's 1 damage point.
Oh, 1 damage for him. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh well. It's turn 5. What can go wrong, right?
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Okay, so I haven't activated my rangers yet.
The marksman and the rangers left.
Marksman and the rangers. That's interesting. So I am actually not that sure that the marksman is out of range of the tormentor. I could just.
If you want to risk it.
I will walk up 2 inch towards the tormentor with the marksman, and then I will shoot him and try my luck with him. So here we go for unreliable
should
first.
be in range. Is it 15 or 18?
It's 18 for him.
It should be in range, and it is.
Yes.
If you hadn't moved, it would have been just out.
Right, yeah, that's what I thought. So better move. And he has defense 1. That means I only get 3 die. But that's what marksmen are good at, rolling 3 die. Yeah. Oh, that's 1 damage. And now the hardened roll will determine the fate of that single. Wink, wink. Yeah, the tormentor really, in this game, he really didn't do that much.
No, he didn't.
It was a sad day for the
So I'm relying on
tormentor
Tormentor.
kind. Yes. Okay, yeah. Your turn. Is it? Yeah, you have.
Yep, I've only got the Fury left. So she is going to use some magic spells.
Ooh,
First of all,
magic.
she's going to try and heal them with 3 dice again. Yep. So he comes back to life.
Very nice. Oh, very nice.
Then she's got 1 dice to try and bless them. No. So that's her done. And that's going to be your rangers.
Yes, the rangers. The rangers will they will redeploy, and they will redeploy just into this third of the field because I want to hold it.
Yep.
And I could actually do it like that, that only one guy is in that corner, in that third, and the other 2 are still in the middle, and still count for the middle, right? That would be the most intelligent thing to do in this situation.
It goes by models.
Yeah.
So unless I can get somebody over there by the end, which I can't, then you only need 1 guy in that section.
Yes. So that's all I do in this turn, I guess. Or do I still have the doggies left? No, I don't. I don't think.
They don't have a token next to them, so I think they still have to attack.
I guess, yeah. I don't remember using them this turn either. I bet we will see it on the recording, but
if you
right
just
now
wipe out all the contention now and it turns out they already attacked, then you can be justified.
I don't think that will happen. I will just guess. I guess I just gang up the dog with the handler, and they have like 4 dice then.
Yeah, go for it.
Pair, and we get 1 damage, 1 penitentium bitten into the behind. And that was our turn, I think, turn 5.
Okay, so on to turn 6.
On to turn 6. How many units do we have?
I
think
2,
you still
you've
get
got
the
4.
bonus.
So I'm on the bonus. 4.
I have a 6.
No,
I don't even know what to do. Crap, oh no. I think I will actually... I will activate the puppeteer and try to heal my buddies over here because the doggies. Because that's really what needs to happen. Let's see if he fails again with his 5 dice. That is 2 successes, and that means 2 come back, right? His spell thingy. That's pretty handy, actually. I really want that to happen. Okay.
that is a very potent spell.
It certainly is, yeah, when you roll right.
Okay, the Fury is going to activate, and I could gamble with something,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's possible. No, I think she's just going to stick there. Okay, she's going to try and bless them first with 3 dice.
Okay. See how that goes.
Fails.
Yep.
And then she's going to try and heal them with 1 dice.
And a heal will work, attack.
No. Okay, that's her done.
That's her done. All right. Let's see. If the game ends after this turn, I have 1, 2, 3 wounds on that side. And 1, 2, 3 on this side. You have 1 in the middle. So at the end, I would pretty much hold this one, just the right one. I wouldn't. And yeah, I can't really shoot anything right now with the marksman. I will just activate the doggies and just bite you, I guess.
Yeah, you could.
Yes. And now I have 3 doggies again, and the handler. That means 2 doggies will gang up, and the handler and 1 doggy will gang up. So I have 1 roll of 3 and 1 roll of 4. Here we go. Roll of 3 does nothing. Roll of 4 does 1 damage. 1 penitentium gets erased.
So they're going to hit you back with 3 dice each. So the first one, no damage.
No.
And the second one, no damage. So that is your go.
Yeah. That 4-5-6 was a classic roll again. That's just what happens. So I only have, I still have the ranges, but they can just stay as they are right now. And the marksman, I would just want to shoot at your Pueri, but I don't think I can get the shot in at all. So he will just stay there. Like he will walk over here just for fun or wherever.
Okay, because if you hopped to that side, let's see if that would actually give you the zone. You would be adding an extra damage point, which would give you 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have 4 in that section as well. So if you just hop into there, you would deny me a victory point.
Yeah, but I don't think I even need to deny you that point right now. I think it might be. I mean, I hold the middle right now, as far as I see.
You would win, but it would be the difference between 2-0 and 2-1, I think.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I could be a jerk and just do it. Let's just do it.
If it was a tournament, you would do that. Unless it was the final round and you were already in the lead and you didn't really care and the other guy was your friend.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, let's do it like we would mean business. Of course we do. This is like bandages off, you know.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, there, that was him then.
Right, so that is the end.
That is the end, my friend.
You have somebody in this zone, so you get a victory point. You have people in this zone, so you get a victory point. And this one, we both have 4 damage points in there. So neither of us claim any points for that one.
Right, I guess that's a Britannan victory. That was a hymn.
You've got off to a good start in this latest trilogy.
I guess so, yeah. A better start than with the Nuem, actually. I didn't do that well in my first game with the Nuem in the last series, I think. As far as I can remember, at least.
For this scenario, I think probably a better tactic would have been to just put all my stuff right next to each other, so they all get obscured and just fight in the middle of the table, and then in the last couple of turns move into the other zones.
Yeah, just bring in that new ammo combat weight, pretty much. It's just always a gamble if you can whittle down the enemy army with your might before they just... I mean, Britanans can just spread out with all their tiny, cheap units they have normally. And that's also the problem that I had mostly when I played UM and faced Britanans, that they would just spread out and hold objectives and stuff that I just couldn't do mostly because I didn't have enough things on the table.
Yeah, I think the Degena was a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, he just didn't really... Yeah. And maybe in the beginning, your Tormentor, maybe you should just have like went towards with him, just like don't give a crap, just like walk towards, get as many shots in as you can. There we go.
Yeah,
English.
probably. The fact that he got wounded immediately, and I was constantly thinking about how many damage points I had left, so I didn't want people to die. And also, I was kind of relying a little too much on that Medicae to do healing on this side on his own, even though it's only on 5+.
Yeah, that Medicae. Useless bleep.
So that would have been another thing. If I'd kept everyone closer together, then maybe the Puri could have done some healing on some of those units instead of relying on useless Turg.
Yeah, it's true. The Puri is way more effective as a healer. She did a good job on the penitentiums, and they needed it, but she could just have like got a bit more healing out in the first turns when the penitentiums were not in close combat. Yeah, that might have changed stuff, yeah.
You haven't used the doggies before, though, so what did you think of them?
I think they are brilliant. They're little doggies. They hump people and make them lose combat, which is amazing. And they don't cost that much point-wise. It's 9 points per doggy. If I ever, I don't know, had gotten a doggy unit for my army, I guess I would have gotten all the doggies ever. Just like have 8 doggies with that unit, maybe. and go crazy on them and have one really effective dog unit that still is super cost effective. Maybe not on 200-point games, but I think a full unit of dogs and handlers is really, really menacing.
Having a giant doggy unit and also having the puppeteer. So if you're lucky, you could bring 5 of them back in one go.
Yes, that would be crazy.
That would be
People
quite
would
amazing.
hate to. Like, I would always get doggy units over normal troopers, normal Britannan troopers.
And thinking about the Prefectus, I think he's really good if you need something to get out there quick, for example, to get marksman. But going after one marksman on his own and leaving himself in a position to be killed is probably not a good choice. Because it's not worth his points to take out one marksman, probably. If it was 2 marksmen, that would be fine. But if he's not doing that, he needs to be support, really. If someone else is just tying a unit down while he constantly charges in, does damage, then disengages, and then comes back and beats them up again.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, he kind of was worth it just for taking out that one marksman, but I think it might feel a bit like he underachieved just a little bit. Had he killed like one more thing, maybe? I mean, he drew a lot of fire for one turn, but meh.
Yeah, maybe with 2 of them it'd be different in the list.
I guess so. 2 of them would have been a problem for me. I wouldn't have been able to concentrate my shooting as much, because what happened was pretty much one big thing after the other, just like slowly walking into my shooting range pretty much, and I could just pick them off one by one-ish.
Yeah, that's the problem with having one fast unit. One unit that's much faster than the rest, because it's going to get into shooting range of the enemy much quicker than all the others.
It's true, but 2 of those, I wouldn't have known how to handle those. That would have been a problem for me. I would have had to, no.
Also, this is the first game in a while with Nuem where I haven't taken any concursus at all, and I think I did miss them, because they're very, very good.
It's true. I think we have a lot of commons. Let's see. I will just catch up quickly. We have Grim Colin. Cheers, matey.
Is he turned into a pirate for his birthday?
Yes, I think he turned into a pirate. When you turn that age, you just become a pirate. That's what you have to do. It's law, I think, now. He actually said peekaboo when he joins the chat. So it isn't very pirate-like, I think.
That's not. He's a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah. An inconsistent pirate. Raphael Perry. The intermission music was an unexpected bonus. I missed that. I was peeing. Dang it.
You'll have to go back and watch it later.
Yeah, I will do that. Just for the music. Green Colin, useless turd, question mark. Yeah, useless turd is now that the name of that automaton. And there was also useless Turk, no Turk, who was an orc in my old Hammerish orc unit, who was useless, got eaten by an ogre and replaced by pigs.
I was trying to go like a cross between useless Torg and Turd, so I thought useless Turg would be good.
Yes, it works. What else do we have? Raphael Perry. Glad they remembered the dogs on turn 5, in turn 5. Did we forget them? Oh no, we remembered them, right, yeah. I bet he was like sitting there grinding his teeth, like, no, you have to activate the dogs.
Don't forget the dogs. He's about to throw his monitor out the window.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. He says, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of the dogs, but it wouldn't be fair to neglect them. Yeah, I don't know. It's everyone has their own way to play the game and play their armies, I guess. Like, if I would play Britanans again, I would get dogs. Lots.
Yeah, you just have a lot of choices in all the armies, really, don't you? With Britanans, because the things you didn't take here that are really good, there's Grenadiers, Highlanders, you didn't take a bomber.
It's true, yeah.
You didn't take any troopers, which is really weird.
Yeah, I don't like them anymore.
How did you feel about using the Rangers in this game?
The Rangers are actually, I feel, really worth their points. They have unreliable 2. That means they only fail on a 1. They don't need
you don't even need a sergeant major.
Yeah, who just eats more points. And all you use your sergeant major for normally is just giving them like your horrible lots. And that's all you use them for normally, him for. And you can just like pay 14 points for 1 ranger, have unreliable 2, have that special movement in the beginning, and I think they had something else that I forgot now. But I think they can shoot further, maybe not. But I just feel they're worth their points more. And you can take units of 3, which is really nice. So if you were short on points, they're a good filler. Yeah.
Also, having less units in this particular scenario helped you because you were going first most of the time. Until the game where you killed stuff. If it was a scenario where you need to go around picking up crystals, for example, then maybe you might be feeling the effects of not having enough units, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe that could be a thing. Like for crystal scenarios, I would normally use. I used my dragoons that I had. They were really effective for that. Not for much else, but yeah.
Well, for tournaments, you would generally have 2 different lists, and then you could pick which one for each game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I must say, this list, I like it. I think it's versatile enough to deal with a lot of situations. Could get in trouble if there are too many things to capture, but because there's just that one puppeteer and his command range, which is 12-inch, it's a lot, but still yeah, I don't know. And I used a lot of units that I normally don't use or never use, like the Rangers and the Doggies, and it surprised me positively, I guess.
Yeah, I think if someone gets into combat with this Britannan list, not just the Doggies, but if they got into combat with the rest of it, there could be trouble.
Yeah, it's true. The Rangers don't stand a chance against anything. The puppeteer just has to run away the whole time. You have to hope that your marksmen just take out the most dangerous things before they reach you, I guess.
I do try to use the Degener, but I keep leaning towards leaving him out. At this points level, taking 2 Puri seems like a really good idea if you want to spread your army out. If you don't want to spread out, you could just survive with 1.
It's true. 2 Puris are brilliant. I would always...
Instead of having the Degener, I could have had a 2nd Prefectus.
Oh, that would have been way more effective, I think. Like command range-wise, not, but that 2nd Prefectus, I would have been in trouble, as I said. I have no idea.
Going out of command range isn't that big of a deal with a unit like that.
It's true, because he just doesn't care, right? He's just like...
because he's not worrying about doing gang-up attacks, so that's one of the things that you lose when you're out of command.
Yes, yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's really effective, actually. You can just roll him wherever you want him.
Yeah, so I'll definitely keep that in mind in the future. When we go up to 250 points next time, I think we're going to see some very different lists.
Yes, that will be interesting.
There's a couple of scenarios that we still haven't done yet that we're going to get to. We've got the kill the commander and the exploding shards. So I think we're going to do one of those 2 next, and then whichever one we don't do, we'll do that last. And I think we've gone through pretty much all the scenarios then.
Yeah, I think so. I'm already afraid of the exploding shards because Britanans are not good at things that explode around them. Yeah, we will see, I guess. Let's see. Commons, Grim Colin, he turned into a pirate again, so keeping the consistency inconsistent. And that's it for the comments. Any last words from the comments? Do you want to get any comment in right now?
And also I have something to say to the audience. When this broadcast is finished, I would like you to try and leave a comment on the video, because the comments that come through while the video is going on appear in like a side panel on the video, and I'm thinking that they will disappear when it's over. So I just want to test
that's what happens, yeah.
If you leave a comment after the broadcast is over, see if it shows up in the main comments section, just as a little test, because this is an interesting new system they've got going on here. So we need to get the virtual handshake in. I'll do my half of it first. So.
But I'm in the same room as you. You actually have to go around the table and shoot my hand, not shoot my hand, shake my hand off camera.
Well, hold on. I'll set up a camera on your half of the table with your dice box over there. Hold on. Right, there we go.
Yeah,
on the other side of the table, we've got the camera on you now. So if you would like to give your half of the shake.
Yes, here is my half of the shake of my numb hands that I still can't move except in like shaky motions.
I think I went in left-handed and you went in right-handed, so it didn't work.
Oh crap! Well, I then that's the left hand. Here we go. That's a little karate chop. That's all I can do since the flight. That I sat on my hands the whole flight, and that's why I fell asleep.
Yeah. So the entire audience should keep an eye on the Tor Gaming's Relics Facebook page for the announcement of when the next game is going to be. Yes. Probably within the next few weeks.
Pretty sure. Yeah, something like that. And
yes, yeah. As long as you make it home, okay.
Yeah, I guess I might just like take a boat, just
Or you could just stay living here in this attic. You could occasionally fly back home whenever you need to make a video.
Yeah, it's true. I could just make a nest under the table, a nest out of like foam pieces and plastic skeletons. Or
yeah, we can move a few of the Citadel and KR cases from under there.
Yeah, that would work. We'll see.
So before we go, I'm just going to do some quick product placement.
Dun, 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 dun. Buy quality dice bags at thedicebaglady.net.
Yes, just look at the capacity of this. It's already full of dice, and then all the Relics dice in there.
Yes.
All the millions of gem bags in there.
I'm actually getting a second one, and I'm not even kidding. It's true.
Is it going to be a particular style?
It will be in my proper purple colors, so it will be more appropriate for my person. Because the first dice bag I just bought to support mostly, and just to have like a nice dice bag of her, and it fitted my Nuem army. But now that I actually don't get to play my Pinky Nuem squad as much anymore, I need a purple dice bag to represent me on the table, I guess.
Is it going to have your logo on it?
It will just have a skull on it, which is as good as my logo. Skulls are always...
Everyone loves skulls.
Yes, they're always appropriate on everything.
Well, you'll be welcome whenever you're playing your 40k games, because they do love skulls, don't they?
Yeah, but there's only one skull on it. Maybe if there were like 30 skulls on it, it would be more...
What you need is a dice bag with skulls on it on a pile of dead bodies. Yes,
with skulls in it, like bones.
And then she could charge like £75 for it.
Yeah, like proper human bone dye or something, like filled with that.
It's giving me a great business idea now. But before we give away all these money-making schemes, we should probably end the broadcast and then...
We should. It has been a pleasure.
The audience are going to put... We're going to log on to Kickstarter after this and see that someone's already used all our ideas. Dice made from human bones.
I think they're actually like brushes that are made from human bones, not the bristles, but the handle. I think you can buy those somewhere. It's really
bristles made from human eyelashes.
Oh god, that would be terrible. That would be so weird. Yeah, and you just paint with tears or something. I don't know. Oh god. The tears of your enemies, you paint your models with those after a game.
Whenever I win a game, I always harvest some of my opponent's tears and use them when I'm watering down my paints.
It's a proper thing to do. Oh man. Yeah, it has been a pleasure once again, and looking forward to the next time. And to our lovely audience, Green Colin says, Wombles, okay, I get you. Not going for a squiddy bag. No, sadly not. I think they are sold out already. The squiddos are already... They're always sold out.
Actually, at Salute the other day, I did see someone buying about 5 Squiddo bags at once.
Yeah, totally worth it. I would do it. Like, if you have the
Right.
chance to buy Squid bags, buy them all for someone else gets them.
All of them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been emotional,
It was certainly.
deeply emotional. The start of the new Relics International Trilogy for the European Championship has gone the way of the Britanans. Can the Nuem turn it round in part 2 when we escalate to 250 points with a different scenario? Only time will tell. And to sing us out,
Yes.
I think we should have the official Dready ending theme.
Yes, crazy owl.